I get older, I started to realize that you can't make mistakes when you're an adult. And it's sad to even for me to say that out. Because in life we learn from mistakes to personal growth and everything. Whatever what has happened in the past, people change. In the Western world, it can be anything, right? It could be like when you're at the age of 18 and you did a crime. That's forever in your name, blacklisted, being a police record. You're unable to find a job because based on that incident, or make it difficult to get a job. Another example is that a workplace accused of sexual assault or whatever, right? It can be anything. It can sabotage your career. It can be another one that between husband and wife at one stage gone through a domestic violence and an intervention order has put in place. You know, there's so many things in life, it's very fragile. Even when you go to jail, you committed a crime and you come out, you can't get a job. There's many things that I won't know. I'm still young, still growing. But man, it's just so fragile. You know, if you don't do your work right, whatever, you lose your job. That's why I said, when life is gone to that direction, whether, you know, if you pick up a trade and you go for apprentice for 4 years, that 4 years in between, you learn your fuck ups, right? If you join in the military, they won't sack you, they'll punish you. Or whether you work better, whether to do more push-ups or how to handle a gun or whatever. But in the real world, there's no mistakes. It's like me, I got into a car crash. I think it's around September the 13th, right? And now it's November 5th, 14th or 15th, around there, right? But just imagine that whole lot all the way through. You can't fuck it up. You know, that's why I said life wasn't made for the mistakes. If you mistake to do your taxes, you mistake to do that, you get a fine, you get punishment. And you start to realize the bigger picture. You have to obey. You cannot disobey, or else your life is on the line. It is very, very complicated to look at the whole thing. And it's pretty unfair. If someone has committed a small crime or a crime during their younger years, and everyone has a certain age to learn, to grow. And if they don't have that individual career or life is already sabotaged. He's born in the blacklisted. It's disheartening to see someone who's young and unable to get a job based on the criminal record. You know, it is very difficult to see the whole thing. Same as business. If someone makes a complaint or allegation, your license gets suspended and you have to prove from head to toe. And when you prove to head to toe, and when you go back, it's more stricter. It's like you're being microscoped. The whole thing is like that. And if they're not happy, they'll take you to a court case. And you can see all these celebrities go through a court case, being defamed in the public eye. It is very fragile. My career can end with one bad move or the other. And it's very difficult. And it is the point of stage where you started to say to yourself, anything can be a mistake and go against you. As a child, or upbringing, you learn through mistakes. You learn to grow from head to toe. And you learn to be a better version of yourself. And everyone learn in a different way, different stage, different age. And when you have like that, you start to realize when you go through adulthood, there's no mistakes.